Hello, my friends. Welcome to my Debbie Reed at Cards03 YouTube channel. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Kingston, Idaho. And today I want to share with you an adorable card that I made from the Cheers and Sips stamp and die set. These are the two cards that I created with this set. I did this one where I did the full green matte background, and then I did another one where you're seeing more of the designer series paper. And I'm going to show you this one today just because I like it the best. And what you would need to make this card is a bubble bath card base. And you need two pieces of burgundy and one of the white. So this will be for the inside. And then the outside, you're going to have the layers of paper. Then cut 3 strips that are also the back side of this paper. But what I wanted to just point out is when you have this paper in the right direction and you turn it over, then the stripes go horizontal, and I wanted them to be cut vertical. So just something if you decide to case this one. Then I die cut 2 circles, one in Mossy Meadow and one in Blackberry Bliss, and these are the dies that I used. And then I also die cut a sentiment piece, and I fussy cut the paper. I fussy cut the paper out of the designer series paper, and then I cut all of the little cups and fussy cut them. I also used these strawberry slush pretty in pink gems. Love these. They are so wonderful. So to make the card, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your card base that's the bubble bath. And then what I did is I took the papers. Hold on, let me grab those. I took them and I spaced them equally on my card. So I just placed them down on the card until they looked equal on top and bottom and left and right. And then the trick to this is once you get them spaced where you want them, then for me, it was easier taking the middle one off, putting the glue on, and then putting it back on and repeating the process until you have all 3 of them on there. This is a little fussy on my paper. I like to do this on my glass mat, and then you can take the little white rubber mat that goes on there and it holds everything in place, and then the card fits right in that little grid. But I went ahead and glued these ahead just so you don't have to watch me fuss with the little strips trying to get them lined up. So anyway, once you have that, then you're going to take your papers and have them all fussy cut, which I did. I fussy cut all my little papers out, my little cups, I mean, off of the DSP. And then you're going to take your, so this is for the inside, we're going to stamp that, and then this is for the front of the card. So we're going to glue this to the Blackberry Bliss, and all of the sizes of the paper cuts are in the link below with a description of what I used. And I'm going to put this on the Blackberry Bliss and just center that on there. I love this paper. It is so pretty. Just love these colors. Okay. Like that. Okay, then we're going to place this onto the card base. And put this centered on here. So you're just kind of equally spacing everything. It doesn't have to be exact, but enough to where it's straight. Okay, we're going to put this aside for a minute, and then we're going to, well, actually, we're not. I'm going to just show you something real quick. I'm getting a little sidetracked here. So this is how you would have the cup from the designer series paper. And I fussy cut it so that I even cut into this. So I kind of cut into this part because I didn't want to see that little white piece in there. It's just me. But what you can also do in the set, there is, so this is how it looks before you cut it. And then when you cut it, and then this is one that you can actually take an umbrella from the set and make your own. So I just wanted to show you how you would just lay that down and have the little stick in the glass bead, the part where the umbrella goes. This set is adorable. There's a die for every image in the set, and it's a must-have. So we're going to take all our pieces off of here, and now I'm going to show you how to create the card. You're going to take your circles, and you're going to glue the circles together. And simple. So I did that ahead of time. Just, you know, everybody knows how to glue. So what I decided to do is put this down a little lower. So you're going to place your little pieces somewhat where you want them. And I'm going to place mine like this. And I'm going to put a dimensional on my umbrella because it needs to pop up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And then I'm gluing the rest down. And the reason I'm putting the umbrella popped up is because it's hanging off of the card. And did I put 2 of them? I think I did. Okay. Then the rest of this is going to hang off of the card, so it didn't need to be popped up. So these are all going to get glued down. So let's go ahead and place this one first with the glue. I did this a couple weeks ago, so I have to kind of remember what I did. And this is such a wonderful set. I love it. Oh, got to take my little tabs off. And this is a easy card to mass produce once you've done the fussy cutting. There is a die that cuts the cups, and there's paper. Oh my goodness. There's paper in the set that also allows you to make already pre-colored cups too. So I don't have that in front of me, but well, this is really not wanting to come off for some crazy reason. Come on, little tab. I don't know why this one's having an issue, but it is. I'm going to take this off. I've never had this happen to me before. We will just put a new tab on. I don't know why it's doing that, seriously. These come off easy. I just have one that's wanting to not cooperate. There we go. Okay, now we're going to put this down in place, tucked under this one. It's going to just come off of this and about right there. And it looks like that's good. I'm going to put this in place, only you know what? I'm being really dumb. I didn't glue this down yet. What is my problem? That's what happens when you try and speed through things. Okay, this should have been glued down first. I was being goofy. Okay, now I need to move this. Okie dokes. Let's start from where we're supposed to. Okay, center this on the bottom. And then we're going to put the umbrella down with the dimensionals. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to glue this one down because it's the one that I liked when I had it positioned. So I'm gluing this one flat, and it's going to come right here where part of this is coming up off of this little platter, like that. And then this one is going to be popped up on a dimensional. And you know what? I wanted this one too. Time out. Boy, am I making all kinds of little messes. Mess up time. All right. This one's going to be popped up and put up high. Okay, that's better. Okay, and this one also is going to have dimensionals on there. Let me grab a new one. I don't like working on the ends right now with this one. So we're going to do 3, just staggered. Okay, and take the tabs off of this. And this is going to overlay on here. I think this is so cute. And I love how these ice cubes turn out too. So I actually stamped on some of them in white ink, and they turned out adorable. So if you have a good white ink. Okay, that is the front of that. And then we're going to take our sentiment in. All right, Debbie, where's your ink? Well, you can't do a card when you don't have the ink. This would be stamped in the Let's Celebrate. I seriously don't have my ink. And let me see. Let me grab another. Hold on, I've got another one here. So this is the white ink pad that I actually put the black, Memento black on. I don't know where my other one was. Is. Okay, we're going to stamp this in the center, and yes, I'm stamping upside down, but it's not going to matter. When you turn it around, there we go. So that's not as crisp as the one that came off of my real Memento black, so I have one that I like better, so we're going to use it. And it is going to have a dimensional on this end because it's overhanging on the paper, and then we're going to glue an end. So one end is going to have the dimensional, and then this end is going to have the glue. So we're going to put the glue right there, and the dimensional is going to hang off this edge, just like that. And then I'm using the little gems, and I'm going to put the little white ones because they kind of remind me of little ice chips. So I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put one up here, and I'll put one over here. I'll put one there. Okay, that's the front. Then to do the inside of the card, I'm going to take this cute little glass, and I'm going to glue it to this corner right there. And then we're going to take our stamp Cheers, and it is going to get stamped right there. This ink is not very black. It's almost looking gray. I need to refill it. And then this is going to get placed on our little mat, our Blackberry Bliss. And like I said, I'll have all the sizes of everything in the link below if you choose to case this or create your own with a similar look. And this set is a fun one, truly. Lots of options with this one. So then this will get put on the inside of our card, and you will see just how cute this looks. Just like that. Center that, and that is the cute little card. Hope you like it. Hope you'll consider this set. And once again, here's the card that I made with the matting on it, and then this one without. So let me know which one you like best. I prefer the one where I can see this pretty paper, but I truly like them both. So let me know which one's your favorite, and hope you will case the card. Go make something uniquely yours. Thanks for watching. Give a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, click the bell if you want to be notified of more of my videos. And in the meantime, have a wonderful day. Until next time, bye for now.